Oh. They're still hitting me in the teeth. And they fucked up my teeth really bad today at work. They sound like controllers in the government. They're still hitting me in the face. They're still burning my teeth. They haven't stopped at all. They said something like, since their race didn't have teeth like my race, their people claim that they could fuck up my teeth or people of my race, is what they said. Is what they just communicated or something. He said since they claim to be the superior race in some way, they claimed any other they're not first world country people either. These are third world country people that are saying this from Germany or wherever they're from, or the Middle East. They don't have a right using American dentistry services, whoever these people are. No legal way. They have no right staying in this country to mutilate first world country people or any shit like that. Those people need to be thrown out of the country. And some of these politicians, I guess they got into government and they're trying to make illegal deals for American companies, meaning like against the companies. And then they're trying to muscle the companies for their political deals, which is treason. American politicians trying to act like businessmen, trying to decide business for companies in America with their illegal foreign conspirators. It's treason. You don't realize how serious it is, do you? Reference to government trying to use the American people for their political gain with dirty deals that politicians have tried to do with foreign countries. They're causing my mouth to bleed on the inside. The satellite man's been hitting me inside the nose socket, you know, or the nose hole, you know, in reference to the center of the face, through the nose, you know, the skin and tissue. They're burning my front teeth. They damaged my lips. I got kidnapped from California, and obviously California has not gotten these people in court or something. But you know, the politicians was trying to steal corporate jobs, and then they were trying to steal, like, you know, they call that a mole inside a company or something. When the government tries to hijack companies And then they try to replace people with lookalikes. That's treason. They're hitting me in the teeth, right hand side upper lip. That damages bones, that damages density of bones and causes fragileness to the body. It's treason. Still burning me. I got all 50 states Atlas shower curtain. And these fucking government people are still torturing me, causing me future problems in the face area and the teeth area with their abuses. These people are doing this shit to try to steal ethnicities of people. Ask those government people what race they think I am and what religion. Still hitting me in the teeth. When I'm in the shower, that damages the thickness of teeth. That causes breakage. That satellite man tried to say that he wasn't the one doing it. I've sent numerous pictures of the satellite numbers. The government ignored it. It is $500 quadrillion lawsuit or something, an octatrillion dollar lawsuit. And it has to come out of their personal expenses and wages, or their personal financial monies too, whoever they are. And then the government's got to pay on top of that. Think of a motherfucker and his political fucking clowns playing fucking stupid. They're all clowns in their government shit, running the circus tricks on the American people. These people think they're fucking funny too. It's not, you know, they cause damage to a person and then that person has to live with the damage of not being able to eat right. And you know, my parents owned a lot of restaurants in America and employed a lot of people. And these fucking government people playing their games, treason. My parents owned grocery stores too. And farms and all kinds of other things. And these politicians was trying to ship out products illegally, I guess, to some Middle Eastern country. I'm not talking about any of the, well, there was like an iron ore deal with one country, but that had nothing to do with the politician. But in reference to government trying to control things they don't own, that's communism. I'm messing with my right hand side nostril. Look at those Supreme Court papers. It tells the government never to touch me, never to damage anything on my body, never to come near me. In reference to, you know, them trying to touch me or trying to manhandle me. They're still hitting me in the teeth. It's like somebody stabbing in your mouth. It's like something crawling around, scratching and digging in your mouth and shit, you know. Causes damage to bones. And hello, osteoporosis board members and asthma association. Those government satellite controllers need to get prosecuted. Hello, New England Journal of Medicine. Government people have to get charged for crimes, and the fact of the lack of history of their violations, the lack of them getting prosecuted from previous laws and violations. These politicians, they know the laws, they just violate them all the time, don't they? Especially when they all have attorneys supposedly working for them. Don't they? Somebody said Snoopolopoulos said hello. He's a newscaster or something now. I don't know what he does. But he was a White House spokesperson or something. Whatever he did, wrote speeches or something. Ben Bernanke, I guess, said hello too. And charged the government for trying to claim they thought that my parents owed them money when they have all the receipts and documents on record in reference to monies that politicians tried to borrow, they tried to steal, they tried to slander my parents' character. And all the different people that stole money from my mother during the times they held me hostage, When my mother was trying to pay money for them to release me. And then the government stole that money. See, the government has illegally organized hostage situations in America and then blamed other people. Which is treason. It's illegal for the government. They're still hitting me in the teeth, and my teeth are completely healthy. They just broke and damaged them. Never had gingivitis. Even got the Crest gingivitis gum care that kills gingivitis for over 24 hours every time. I've never had gingivitis. But the fucking satellite motherfucker is still hitting me in the teeth. And that motherfucker always says, now look who has this shit-eating grin. This is what that motherfucker says all the time. Shit-eating grin means you have nice teeth, you dumbass. He said, now look who has this shit-eating grin. This is what that faggot says. The satellite man communicates that shit all the time. Or a lot of times, The shitting grin means you have really nice teeth and a really nice smile. It means usually means you're a good-looking motherfucker is what somebody would say, Like, damn, you got a shit-eating grin, don't you, is what somebody would say. Like, high society, good-looking person, supermodel, actor, or Senate, not Senate, I don't know how to do that. You know, real teeth is a, you know, nice, real, you say that about people with real teeth. Is what some people say. It means you have really nice teeth if somebody says you have a shit-eating grin. It's usually something pretty fancy, or, you know, somebody having really nice teeth and healthy teeth. Yeah, they've made movies about shit-eating grins. I still can't lift my arm. My arm feels like it's broke or something. My shoulder. Felt like that. It feels like it did the first fucking day when I got the injury. But you know, this government man keeps trying to claim that he thought he would try to change the meaning of shit-eating grin. I don't think anybody says anything to somebody about, like, wow, your teeth look like shit. Is that a shit-eating grin? No. Shit-eating grin means you have pearly whites, you know what I mean? It means, like, nice teeth. But this fucking faggot German was trying to change the meaning of it. And everybody was like, that man's a fucking idiot. But then the fucking idiot was like, he wanted to change it to what he thought. Like this fucking person, I guess he was some senator's son, claiming he thought he could just change the definitions of what meanings of things are. And then fucking burning my mouth and teeth. Because somebody at one time told me that they thought somebody had a shit-eating grin. And then this government man, they were already burning my teeth before then. And then somebody had said that this man, or somebody else had said this man had a shit-eating grin. And then this man and his son was trying to rape me and trying to murder me because I had really nice teeth. And he wanted to claim he had the nicest teeth in Indiana when I'm not even from Indiana. And he's one of the motherfuckers from the 70s that they have police reports about him. And when I was held hostage, or the 80s when I was held hostage. Then that motherfucker just now said, he said, no, it was the way you said it. No, I simply said somebody had said that somebody had a shit-eating grin. It wasn't me that said it, you fucking fag. And you need to die for damaging my teeth. I am a real royal. Look at the information. You're German? Your people are real Germans or Middle Easterners that have been burning me? Have nothing to do with you? You've stolen out of my mother's mansion in Indiana? A lot of your people did, or some of your people did. You stole my Lamborghini back in the 80s, which has never been recovered. And it was a senator that was involved, a senator in Indiana, I guess, was involved in that. And they know who the senator is or something. He faked his death or something and has been stalking me and grabbing me, or his people have been doing that, grabbing me and fucking up my teeth when I wasn't even born in Indiana. And this motherfucker thinks that since he was a senator, he thought he could fuck up people's teeth. There is no position in government where you could ever mess up anybody's teeth. Especially if you're a fucking German. Because people say that Germans don't have the nicest teeth. There's other races that have nicer teeth than Germans. And for a senator to be doing shit like that, or an ex-senator, or whatever he is, no, he would have knew he didn't outrank my parents. He would have known not to do this. The motherfucker needs to get put on trial for the death penalty. I'm the last living relative of my family, and for him to believe stupid shit of his own family, which they have a history of being assholes or something, and stalking me. Even when I was at Howell High School, this senator was stalking me, I guess. And he had made visits to Francis Elkins' house, this senator in Indiana. And he was trying to steal my sperm from the bathroom on Audubon Street. There's, you know, a Royal Diplomatic Immunity, or a Royal Diplomatic Water Regulating Device that was on the house over there, that he or some other politician that he was involved with stole it from that house that my mother, Doris Duke, had put there with the embassy or whichever. So they have to get charged for that too. But he was trying to steal my sperm on Audubon Street, and he has to get charged for his crimes. I don't play nobody's tricks, man. I have nothing to do with nobody's shit, nobody's games. Just trying to get home to my mother and father's mansions. And every time I say something, this motherfucker would say, "Hell yeah, you should have thought of that before you said shit-eating grin." Did I say shit-eating grin? Or did I say somebody else said shit-eating grin? See, you get the death penalty for misrepresenting information and damaging my teeth. I'm not your race, and you are a fucking idiot. Obviously, you should know you're an idiot because I'm sure somebody else has told you several times. And your family seems to have a drug and alcohol problem. That senator does, his family or something. His children or his wife was an alcoholic, or is what they said in the news or something. I don't know if she is or not. But them burning my teeth, I guess she's a satellite controller too, or some of these people are. And they tried to steal my penis. They tried to steal blood and sperm. And for the government to act fucking stupid, like they thought since they were Germans, they thought they'd steal sperm of a rare blood type. And then they would try to claim that they were superior by stealing it from another race. Don't forget, one of my grandfathers was a president in America too, a long time ago. A real American president, a real American race of people too. Not some German that snuck into the country, got any nose jobs, and then tried to steal the presidency. They're hitting me in the chest and they're choking me. And these people are using American satellites, and they're Germans. Now, everybody saw what happened in the Holocaust, you know? They were electrocuting people, gassing people, cutting on people, stealing their teeth and stealing their penises in the Holocaust. So why the fuck would America think that it'd be anything good for a German to be president? I don't think so. And look at who was president when my parents got murdered. Look at the people that was in office and what people got caught and what people got arrested. Which people had criminal records before they got into the presidency, when they had been involved in the murder of my parents, or when they got into government. These people, they had no right getting into government. They thought they'd just say, oh, they thought your parents was crazy. Crazy about what? My mother and father was in tip-top shape, man. They were athletes their whole life. This government man will say, he wanted to put him to the test. No, you're a German. You can't ever put my race to a test. My parents was Jews and Catholics. You stupid, Jewish and Catholic, both my parents. And you're a German and claiming you were trying to put my family, my Jewish family history and Catholic family history to your German testing? No, you get the death penalty. That's why it's important to find out who made up all these lies, calling my parents crazy. These are people of the same government of Nazis. And they're the same people that tried to, and it was a Nazi that made all this crazy shit up about me. German words are not accepted. Germans do not have a right having legal power over the people of this country. They didn't build this country. They don't own this country. It's treason. Everything they've done. And that motherfucker's still hitting me in the teeth. Like he thought you were a German. I'm not half German. I'm not quarter German. There's